Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we got our tin plate and tinned wire coil production set up and running with the coolant exchange all set up and taken care of as well. So this is all now ready to go. So now we're going to be moving on to is silicon plate production, which we're going to need an absolute ton of silicon plate, because those silicon plates are used to make silicon wafers, which is going to be very important for the next stage of construction here, which is going to be a new electronics facility. And in particular, what we're going to be making tons of, or hopefully we're making tons of, are rocket control units. Because that is the thing that is holding back our rocket launches, which we desperately need rocket launches to get science, space science. So we need these control units. That is the bottleneck right now. Everything else is fine. Now something else may become the bottleneck once we are able to get a consistent supply of control units, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Right now, as far as research is concerned, I'm working on our faster than light theory A, which is we're going to require 2 million science pack 1s. And then we're going to need 2 million science pack 1s and science pack 2s. What is this? 1 million, well, 2 million science packs 1s, 2 million science pack 2s, and then 1 million science pack 3s, and so forth, and so on. Eventually needing 1 million space science packs. That's going to be ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, let's get to work. So, first thing we need to do is we need to make silicon ingots. In order to make silicon ingots, it's one of those processes. We need ingots to make ingots. Alright, but this process should be fairly simple. It's just some carbon and some silicon ore thrown into a blast furnace. And I now come to realize I don't need these liquefiers. Well, I'll keep them around just in case I do actually need them at some point. But we just need a blast furnace. Just one blast furnace. And that is a fairly easy thing to do here. I brought over my my lines of silicon here. And we are making silicon ingot from carbon and silicone. So, for fuel, we're going to be using this guy. Alright, there we go. And the carbon line, we have carbon here. Let's see, I want to come in there, so actually I'm going to split there. And there's our carbon. And we should only need a single module. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to need 3 ore processing machines. This is going to take, what, 60 ore per second? So we'll do our 3. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 4. All right, and then you're going to do processed silicon. There, there, and there. You're going to need 2 modules per. And we're doing this 3 to 3 to 3 to 6 to 10. So chemical furnace. And then you guys are making what? Trichlorosilane, right. Titanium tetrachloride? No, we're making trichlorosilane. Alright, trichlorosilane comes out, and we have a byproduct of hydrogen gas that I don't really need. I don't know if I'm going to store it. Probably not. So I'll burn that off. You're going to need 1 module per. And all of this is going to need some power, of course, obviously. Let's get the silicon input set up. There we go. Yeah, this thing's going to fill up. All right, now we need to bring over our hydrogen chloride gas, which is right here. How much on that? 450%? No, 225 per second. That's of no consequence. I'm gonna have to set this up a little bit here. All right, there we are. And then here is our hydrogen flares. Hydrogen flares, hydrogen flares. Okay, and then the trichlorosilane then runs into another set of chemical furnaces. Which can be... do I want to do that? Hold on. Because this is going to need some room. One, two, three, four. We'll just keep it 5. 5 down the line. Silane gas. Yeah, that needed aluminum ingots. Yeah. This is perfectly fine. All right. And you need one module per, one module per, one module per. And then how many ingots are coming out of here? 30 per second. There we go. Actually, I think it's going to need to be there. Because if we do that, that, and that, we're going to need a room. That's fuel. Don't want to connect to that line. Alright, there we go. And then this should make more ingots. And then we'll have our induction furnaces. And so we have 6 induction furnaces. I don't want to be too wide horizontally. No, actually. Yeah, we do it the same way as that there. We're going to need a space of at least 3 between. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so you guys are all making molten silicon. And that's producing at 1200 per second, which 3 separate lines will be fine. Okay, and then we're running them into a line of 10 casting machines, which is going to be 2 sets of pipes. Let's see, can I... Yes. Can make that work there. Well, actually... coming in on the side would be better. It's not experiencing any delays. Alright, and we want 2 pumps. Actually, let's remove that. Alright, set it there instead. Alright, and then 2 lines here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I want to do it here? No, we'll do it this way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you guys are making silicon plate. Oh wait, no, these are single. Oh, that's fine. They can only run as fast as they receive input anyway. Now, can I do it this way? Oh yeah, I can do it that way. And this should work. Actually, no, it won't. That won't work at all. Pooh. Because that would have been really nice if it did. Oh well, no big deal. We'll just switch to this method. There we go. Now both these lines are going to need to be used because it's should be 120 per second. Alright, and there we are. Silicon plate. Done. Alright, so next bit of business, probably don't need that either, is going to be, who's next in line? Alright, so we got copper, we've got iron, we've got lead, we've got tin, silicon, nickel, aluminum. Aluminum is going to be next. And let's see if we have a new process that we didn't use previously. I don't remember. Alright, so we're going to want aluminum plate, right? Actually, I think we're doing aluminum coils, sheet coils. There we are, aluminum sheet coils. We're going to need molten aluminum, which we can do aluminum ingot, copper ingot, and silicon ingot. Actually, I'd rather not use the copper ingots and silicon ingots. What's the other option? Manganese. That doesn't work either. Alright, so what if we just go with just standard aluminum ingots? Just straight up aluminum ingots. That's going to be carbon and alumina. We're making plenty of carbon, I think. Alumina. Aluminum and aluminum hydroxide. Okay, this method makes what? It needs some carbon dioxide. Okay, that's not hard to come by. Sodium aluminate, sodium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, and it'll produce sodium carbonate as a byproduct. Interesting. We get the sodium aluminate with sodium carbonate. Aluminum pellet. So we have an input of sodium carbonate, and we get some sodium carbonate as a output, which means we can cycle that back in, but we'll probably need an overflow on whatever process is producing the sodium carbonate. And we're going to need some coke as well. Again, not a problem to get the coke. Pellets, easy. Okay. So let's say I wanted to make 60 per second. Yeah, we need a bunch of these induction furnaces because we're not using the other process. How far can I get that down? To 6? Easy. Easy, easy, easy. I can get that down to 3. Alright, that's no problem either. How far can I get that down to 5? Well, 5? 5, 6 is as low as I can get chemical furnaces. Okay. So what we might be doing is 6 to 6 to 6 to 6. We might be doing 6 across the board. Six to 6 to 6 to 6 to 6 to 6 to 3. Maybe I'd go 4. Or maybe we'd do 3 and we would actually just get a little bit extra sheet coils. Which is fine. Which is perfectly fine. 105 ore per second. We're well within that. We can do 120 ore per second if we need to. So yeah, that will definitely work. Now, how do I get sodium carbonate? That is going to be a question. We can take carbon dioxide and sodium and make sodium carbonate. Okay. We get sodium by taking hydrogen gas and sodium hydroxide and making sodium, or we can take sodium sulfate and we can split it into sulfur and sodium, but I don't have... Or we can take salt, just plain old sodium chloride, and we can split it into sodium and chlorine gas. And then I could take the byproduct. Let's see. Let's go with this. We need to make some salt, which... ammonia gas and perchloric acid, we get 1 salt and ammonium perchlorate. Don't need to worry about that. 1,000 water and we produce 10 salt. Or we can take 1,000 saline water and produce 25 salt. That'd be some undertaking. I think we might be better off just taking standard water. 3,500. 3 of those. Oh, yeah. No problem. One of those, one of those. Alright, and then the chlorine gas byproduct. The chlorine gas byproduct we can combine with the hydrogen gas byproduct here to make hydrogen chloride gas and route that back into here with overflows and everything to make sure that it keeps running. So, yeah. That would definitely work. We would need 2 lines of the ore. But if we're doing 6, that's easy. Just 1 line goes to 3, the other line goes to the other 3. Yeah. No problem. I need to bring on both coke and carbon. That shouldn't be an issue either. 26.3 per second carbon. Hmm. 35 per second coke. But I don't think we're going to be running at a full 60 per second the entire time, like all the time. So we'll see. But that will be the plan for next episode. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.